Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 8. So, this is the final week of class. Really? After this will be your last video. This is last week. The final assignment is due this Sunday. That will be a revision of your essay. Basically, it's going to be the same assignment, except for you'll be taking your paper and revising it. And the expectation is that it should end up being 3,000 words, which will be about 500 words more than the last paper. So that's, you're going to be adding like basically a page and a half is sort of the expectation. If you don't reach that full 3,000, it's a little bit less important here than it is reaching that first 2,500. Mostly we want to get to that 3,000 just because that gets us to nice, even roughly 10 pages of writing, which is sort of one of the goals for the course, or one of the expectations is that you have that many pages of writing. But two, also, it pushes you past simply doing the lowest common denominator fixes and then calling it a day. But again, if you end up being at like 2,800 words, that's a full 300 page. That's a full page more. Like, that's not the end of the world. Mostly, we're looking at seeing some progress. So, of course, you'll have comments. I'm doing pretty well on those. I meant to have them back to you yesterday, but I still doing pretty good. Those should be done. If not tonight, that's what I'm going to be spending tonight doing, early tomorrow, maybe mid tomorrow. But you'll still have, at that point, 4 or 5 days with those to sort of do your final, which is shy of the 7 that I wanted to give you. But as you can tell at this point in the semester, I have been pretty atrocious at getting stuff back to you guys in time, which isn't exactly hallmark of mine. Usually I'm very good about that, but it's been not an awesome 4 months. Not an excuse, but it's what I got. So yes, so you guys have been doing great. The papers I've read so far I've really enjoyed. You guys have been doing great work, even on some of the topics that I see frequently. You guys are bringing some really great new information in, and again, I've seen some really unique topics this semester. I've seen one about bushmeat, another one about like food scarcity. I've seen I've seen a couple criminal justice ones that I found really interesting. Somebody's doing a death penalty one, which again is a pretty common topic, but they're tackling it in a pretty interesting way. So I've just been really excited by the papers you're writing and really happy with them for the most part. So I just wanted to let you know that. I don't really have a lot to say this video. There's some example readings, readings from the textbook that you can, most of which you've read at this point, but it still may be good to brush up on. Chapter 11, Chapter 17, Chapter 16. All that's on the assignment for research essay revision. But otherwise, I just really wanted to do this video to say that I've enjoyed working with you all this semester. It hasn't been an ideal semester for many of us, I think. But I do think that you have all put in great work, and I've been really excited to work with you. I'm sorry I was a little bit less involved than I normally am, but I still hope that you got a lot out of the class. And I hope that... I probably won't work with you in the future because I don't teach other classes at UD. But I do hope you have a continued excellent time at UD. And for some of you who are closer to the end of your UD experience, I hope that you have had a great time here. It's a good school. And I hope you've all enjoyed working or being there and continue to do so. I'm trying to think. Normally I offer for people to get in touch with me in the future if they want help with other papers. You can definitely email me. I'm not teaching any classes for UD next semester, so I won't be on my email as much. But I think I might be teaching classes again in the summer and next fall. So if you have any questions or concerns about other papers, I definitely would love to hear from you, and I definitely would try to help. But yeah. So I've really enjoyed the semester as much as I possibly could, anyways, and I am looking forward to reading your final essays. Okay. This wasn't a very informative video, but I just wanted to say, hey, excellent. You all have a wonderful evening.